Tanja, what's happening? I literally just got out here on the water. I've maybe been on the water 2 minutes. I haven't even made one single cast yet. Try to drop the anchor right here, see what happens. I had to get a bigger anchor. Alright, first cast of the day. Let's see what happens. Adjust this camera. Alright. How you start the day. It'll come after we cut and retie. I'm going to have to cut and retie. not how I want to start my day. Oh, that sucks. I made a cast, got caught in the wind, and now I got to cut and retie. That's alright, it's time to retie this rig anyway. I've had this rig set up on here for a while. Whoops. Why is my chat not scrolling? Alright. This thing I'm throwing has 2 of everything, so I gotta tie double everything. It takes a minute. But it was time to retie this anyway, so it's been on here a few trips. So I'm good having to retie it, not a big deal. It's really simple to retie, it's just time consuming. You know, I'm just going to do this. Oops. Sorry guys, I'm tying off, so bear with me a minute here. Sounded like I just hit a rock. It was a wave hitting the boat. It's a little windier out here than I expected today. Good old weather forecast didn't say there was going to be any wind, but it's all right. I'll deal with the wind. Come on now. Get through there. There we go. All right, retied. Let's go see if I can catch a fish. Cast low instead of trying to get back there. Come on, fishes. Time to move. Another anchor in this fucking spot. I might lose an anchor, guys. See if I can. It feels like it's caught in a bush. Let's see if I can drag it out. God damn it. This is not good. I'm running out of anchors. It's just a matter of getting the angle on it to get it out of that tree. All right, there it goes. Oh, I think it just freed itself. There's a bunch of trees and sticks and all kinds of stuff down here, and once in a while your anchor will get hooked on a branch and you gotta fight to get it back. If you guys were here the other day, you saw me lose one and throw one in the lake. I got really mad because my anchor wouldn't hold and I threw it in the lake. But that's whatever. It is what it is. So I kind of want to. I'm not sure where I want to go. I think what I'm going to do, right in here is where I caught that monstrosity of a bass the other day. I might just kind of circle around here and see if I can get a good anchor set. kind of a little off this point. My trolling motor is not working properly, so I can't stay where I want to stay just using the trolling motor. But I think if I can get a good anchor set right here, I should be able to fish this little area from a few different directions. And then if nothing pans out over here, I'll go hit a different spot in a minute here. Alright, let me see what I can do with this anchor. I have no idea how deep it is or anything right here. I forgot my fish finder. Seems to be holding this. Alright, if that'll hold me, that'll be freaking awesome. Sorry guys, I can't see the chat when I'm up on the bow fishing, but go ahead and hit that like and subscribe for me. I'm trying to build this channel up and bring you guys a lot more content. Where these fish went today, with the fish finder being sitting on my kitchen table, well, that ain't gonna help me. There's so much structure in this lake offshore, but without the fish finder, you can't find it. You can't see under the water. This water's kind of dirty. My goal today, my entire goal this morning when I got to the house was I was going to go drop some jigs on some of these offshore rock piles, like brush piles. But I kind of know where they are, but without the fish finder, I can't pinpoint them. So I'm just kind of stuck in the areas that I know. Right here is where I got that big old set up. So what you do, you take a swivel. I don't know if you can see this. Take a swivel and just let it free float on your main line. And then you take another swivel, tie it to the end of your main line, and you tie a small leader. Usually I go about a 12-inch leader on my main line and 8 to 10 on my sliding line. I just went short today, but you want your flukes sitting nose to tail like that. And that way in the water, they do this like crisscross over under, you know, looks like two bait fish kind of running away from something. So actually really effective. And the extra weight of that second fluke dramatically increases your cast length. Today they might not want the flukes. But we'll see. Day's young. I just got here a little bit ago. When I'm casting this, I'm aiming so that I bounce it off of the rocks, so it slides down real quiet into the water. Then I'll let it sink. And I'm not sure where the fish are sitting today because, like I said, I was an idiot and left the fish finder at the house. So I'm just kind of guesstimating today. I'll still catch fish. It's just, you know, maybe a minute before I find them. Today's probably the last day I'll fish this week because I got just obligations all through the week. And then on the weekend I got stuff I got to do, family deal. But I think what I might start doing here is I'm going to be redoing all the decking on the boat. And I'll probably do a video on it as I'm redoing everything. I got to strip all the old carpet out, and I'm going to use EVA foam for my decking. I got a really bitchin' gray EVA foam that I'm going to use. It'll look pretty cool with the actual colors on the boat. I might do a video on that. Who knows? I probably will. I'll at least do like a little, you know, before and after kind of a little montage thing. I mean, for the price I paid for this boat, I don't mind doing a little bit of work to it. I got a stupid deal on it. When I went to buy it, I drove out to Arizona, and the first thing the guy says to me when I get to his house was, didn't even introduce himself. He just says, "Hey, I don't know anything about boats." And I told him, I said, "Hey, that's fine. It doesn't matter. That's what I do for a living." And he kind of got wide-eyed and stupid looking, and I just fucking railed him on price. I pointed out shit that was, you know, I told him, "Oh, there's this wrong, there's that wrong." None of it was wrong, but he didn't know any better, so he fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I talked him down $5 grand from what he was asking. Sold it to me for less than half of what his asking price was. All because he was stupid and told me he didn't know anything about the boat. You don't tell me that. You tell me you know fucking everything there is to know about it. Don't try to give me that opportunity to fuck you over when it comes to that kind of stuff. Tell me you don't know what you're talking about. Well, I'm going to tell you I'm a goddamn expert on the subject, and I'm going to talk over your head about shit. because I do know about boats and dirt bikes and dune buggies and mechanics and shit like that. So I'll start bringing up shit that you've never heard of, and then you just look like a fucking idiot. And I get you to sell me what you're selling for half the price you're asking. I know that out here there's a little offshore rock pile. I'm gonna hum this son of a bitch as far as I can into the wind and just let it sink a good little bit, and see if I can get that down deep into that rock pile. If I can get this thing swimming down at depth by that rock pile, it should do something. I'm not 100% sure where that rock pile's at because, like I said a few times now, I forgot the damn fish finder at the house. I'm flying blind. I know this lake very well. This is my home lake. I fish it 2 days a week. But pinpointing underwater stuff is pretty difficult unless you I have it all saved in the charts and all that on the fish finder, but that doesn't help me right now. Now this double fluke or donkey rig or asshole rig, whatever you want to call it, I'm fishing it almost like you would a fluke. I'm fishing it real slow with just a couple little twitches, and each twitch those baits just dance around underwater like they're chasing each other. I don't know if I'll see here in a few minutes if I can get a shot of them, how they react. Where I want to actually hit, I'm hitting where I want to be. If I were to just cast straight at it, I'd end up, 30 feet away. I'm just letting it sink. Just let it sink for, I know how fast these flukes sink, like with their rate per second, fall about a foot per second. So I'll just let them, I'll count it down to the approximate depth I want. And then I'll just kind of start it real slow. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Retrieve. Reel up the slack a little bit. Twitch, twitch. Reel up the slack a little bit. Twitch, twitch. Just a real slow jerkbait presentation, basically. Real slow, real light. I'll vary the twitches. Sometimes it'll be 2, sometimes it'll be 3, sometimes I'll just give it one big real rip. Others I'll do like 4 or 5 little just real small short twitches. I just had something. Another problem with this wind too is I'm fishing braided line, so that wind catches that real light braid and it just sucks it into the trees and the bushes and everything's looking out over here. So you'll cast 60 feet and you got 180 feet of line out, so it just gets sucked up in the wind. should move this camera so I can see the chat. Actually, I think I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to try to move this camera, guys. See if I can make it work a little better. Let's see. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm going to try to move the camera. Peel that bitch off there. Hopefully this works. This works. That'd be kind of cool. All right. So now, okay, there we go. That might be a little better. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was, I guess. At least I can see the chat. Let me reposition this a little bit. There we go. I don't know, you guys get to look at my ugly mug, but try to stay out of the camera a little bit. But at least now I can see the chat. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm kind of circling on anchor here in the wind. So I'm just kind of wherever I got a good spot to cast, I'll cast. So let's see here. I need to get a better camera set up. I'm just using my phone, so let's see. Yeah, this ain't working out how I want, but it's working out better than it was. At least I can see. This thing I might have to adjust it. Bear with me, guys. Hold on, let me see what I can do here. This is kind of working, but not really. See if I can do it like this. No, that might not work either. Oh, come on, bitch. Alright, that might be a little better. That'll work a little better, I think. At least you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I can see chat. So I'm just working this real slow. For a fluke, it's a real slow presentation. But let it sink and just twitch, twitch, twitch. Kind of kill it. Take up the slack. Twitch, twitch. Kill it. And the twitches doesn't matter. You can do 10, you can do 1. It doesn't matter. As long as it gives that little twitch. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this in to where I can get the camera on it, and I'll show you guys what this looks like in the water. Let me see here. This may or may not work. All right, so yeah, it's going to be hard to see on camera. Let me get them closer here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but they do this little dance where so they kind of dip and dive and chase each other a little. It's really hard to, this water is really dirty, so it's hard to get a good shot of it, but let's see here. See how they do that little dance. And that just, they look like fleeing bait fish underwater. So let me turn this camera back around. Oh, wrong way. Damn it. All right. I'm trying to get out to those rocks that you see out there behind us. And obviously the boat's going to spin. Spinning. But hey guys, hit that like and subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel up so I can bring you a lot more content. I usually ask for likes or subscriptions or any of that. Like, I don't care about the likes, whatever, but it helps out the algorithm on YouTube. It helps push the channel. The more it gets pushed out, the more I can, more content I'll be putting out. I don't know what happened to the fish today. I don't know if they just got hammered over the weekend with Memorial Day, or it was kind of that it cooled down a little bit and the wind picked up a little. So things just don't seem like they're chasing bait like they were. Then again, it's later in the day. I did get out here kind of late. But we all know that the fish are waiting. Just had a little something took it and didn't quite commit. Usually with this double fluke rig, what they'll do is they'll hit the trailing fluke. I've only got 2 or 3 fish on the front fluke. They usually hit that trailer. There we go. There's one. There we go. Little guy, he's there. They were sitting right off the rocks, and it's just a matter of getting it in their face. But with a baby bass, I twisted this shit all up. Oh no, he hit the lead fluke. Okay, so he hit that front fluke, or that back fluke. I'm sorry, the front. Yeah. But hey, front, back, whatever. As long as they hit it, they hit it. That's all I care about. I knew he hit it last time I cast it in there. He just didn't commit. This time he committed. We got him. But you can see how this just, they're pretty much just nose to tail. There's one over there, there's more. Let's see if I can get another one off that area. And that hit, once they hit this rig, they hit it. Like, when they commit, they commit. Sitting right at the edge of these rocks, all through the lake. They're sitting right on the edges of the rocks. bunch of rocks in this lake that are just barely under the surface, so you can kind of see them. I'll tell you what, you got to really watch out when you're driving through on the boat. There's a bunch you won't see. You put the boat into the rocks. We go back over to that same spot so we can pull another one out of there. Might be a solo sitting over there. I think the bigger fish have moved offshore. They've already spawned. The way the wind's blowing me, I just gotta keep going from side to side. Ooh, that was right where I've been trying to hit that spot over there for days. Oops. Let's see if I can get anything out of there. I've been fishing with my dad a lot lately, and today's the first day I've been out alone, so it kind of makes it easier in a way because I can fish the entire boat, but at the same time it's nice to have that second rod and reel out there so that you can throw two different things and see what they're wanting to bite on. It saves time in breaking down the water and the bite. Forgot my sunblock today, so I'm gonna be freaking burnt by the time the day's over, but I'm good with that. Oh, I'm getting stuck up in there. Dang it. Cast out a foot too far. Stuck up in the toolies because I cast like a foot too far. Hey, thank you, Max. Oh, did I break it or did I get it? Nope, I think I just lost everything. Shit, damn it. Yep, I lost it all. Oh, I broke my leaders. Okay, cool. Lost everything but the... That's alright. I'll retie. Give me a quick second here and retie this. And then I think once I retie, I'm going to move on. Where did my scissors go? That sucks that I lost those flukes. I'm running low on those. I got more on order, but not enough. That is the one problem with this setup that I'm throwing is generally you lose two baits every time you lose something to a snag. Well, we all know baits aren't cheap anymore. loose, I'm throwing her like $8 a pack. They're only a 5-pack. Not to mention that every time you lose one, you put a hook. Hooks aren't cheap either. Four knots, because you got to tie a knot for each end of your 5 knots. You get your main swivel, and you got 2 knots per leader. Your leader knot, your swivel, and then your leader to your hook. So times 5 knots. I'm having today is that my leader line, I'm throwing 15-pound leader line, so that might be a little thick, a little heavy. 15-pound P line, fluoro line here. Extra wide gap hook on my loops. And I'm tying my hooks with a Palomar knot. I will always on the hook See, this rig takes a minute to set up because you got to kind of separate everything out too and measure everything off. And it doesn't have to be exactly, nose to tail. You just want them a couple inches apart, just so that they have enough space to dance around each other, basically. If they're a couple inches off, it's not a big deal. Just as long as your fluke on your main line is on a longer trailer than your secondary. If that makes any sense. And your secondary fluke is tied to a swivel that just floats and slides up and down your main line. So I'll show you guys here. So what did I just do? I just let it get away from me and I tied a fucking knot. Alright, there it is. Okay, so main line and restart this thing. Which that's right now I can kind of show you guys how to tie this rig. So tie this rig on. Take that and just thread your main line through that swivel. Okay. So it's just on there. That can free slide on your main line. You do not tie that. Then take another swivel. Okay, I got another swivel here. I take my main line and I tie that swivel on. And you can tie whatever kind of knot you want. That's all personal preference. Son of a bitch. I just fucking dropped my scissors and they fucking stabbed my drink. I'm gonna fucking shotgun a monster drink real quick. So now that that's all tied on, this is what you're going to have. You're going to have two hooks. See how they're a little bit different, like they're a little farther apart. But now your one swivel just slides. Unless you do something like I do, just let them fucking float and they tie them on. Then you take your fluke. This is my main line fluke. So this leader is longer than the other one. So you just take your fluke, rig it on there so it's straight. Figure out where your hooks will pop through. Pop your hook. It's all said and done and tied. So back in here, throw this thing away. I think I am going to move out of this spot here. Not catching this. I caught one. He was a little guy. I don't like the little ones. I want a big one. Alright. Let's do this. I'm trying to drift it a little bit. And when you cast that thing, those things are going to sling, 5, 6, 7 feet apart in the air. But once they hit the water, that one that's free floating will just slide right back down. The other swivel will stop it. I don't know if you guys can see how I'm working this. So we get the rod into it. Real slow reeling and just small little twitches. And it doesn't matter the number of twitches. It's all going to be how you feel at the moment. See if I can pull one out of this little crevice over here. Basically, you want this rig when you're retrieving this rig. Basically, you just want it to look like fleeing bait fish. bait fish that's running away from a predator. And the way this rig works is it makes it look like two bait fish running away from predators. Oh, Terry B, what's up, brother? You know exactly where I'm at. Yep. That is shit guy back there. Alright. Glad I stopped that cast. It was going right to those sticks. There's so many sticks and things on this lake. So much structure in this lake, but that structure can sometimes really screw you. So I really want to go into this other little spot over here, but I am going to make a move after this cast. I'll give it one more cast at the spot that I'm trying to hit. But this other little spot I want to go fish, there's so many underwater rocks that you can't see that it's not worth trying to drive in there with just me on the boat. If I had somebody else that could kind of stand and watch for rocks, it would be a different deal. But this lake is just full of rocks that are submerged just an inch below the water. All right, one more cast right there. We'll go to 50 West. I get nothing. Time to move on. I'm going to move all this while I'm put this back where it was. Wait. Oh, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm trying to get everything back situated here again. All right. It sucks because just the way this mount works, I can't see the chat. So I mean, I can if I move everything around, but it's kind of a pain in the ass moving everything around. All right, let's go for I'll get this anchor pulled up and we'll go for a little boat ride. Go to the next spot. go. That's funny. Terry knows this lake. He knows exactly where I'm at. So I think I'm gonna make, I don't know, should I make a big move or a little move? Either way, this spot I was at is just not working out. I want to get into this little cove right here in front of me. I want to get into that, but it's just so goddamn hard to navigate through the rocks that are submerged under there. Let me stand up and see if I can see them. I actually put the boat into a rock the other day here. I think I can get up where I want to be and not hit the rocks. And without the damn fish finder with me, that doesn't help seeing them, because at least you can see the depth change with the fish finder. All right, let me drop that anchor. Can't tell if that's got me or not. I'll see if I can show you guys. I don't know if you can see it right there. That little dark spot in the water. That's a rock like 6 inches under the water. You really can't see them when you're cruising through. That anchor did not hold. It's dragging. Let me see if I can get that to catch better. Actually, that might go. All right, I'm pretty sure that caught. So, adjust the camera again. Oh, come on. What I need to do is just get another mount. find a better mounting system for this camera. But at least this way I can kind of see the chat. Hit it right by the rocks, let it sink a bit. Just twitch, and let it sink. Twitch, and let it die. Anchor's dragging. Pushed me off a little bit out of where I wanted to be, but still close. I can still cast where I wanted to cast into. I'm fishing on these little rock piles. Every fish I've caught in this lake, with the exception of one lately, which was just, I happened to see him swimming by, has been off the rocks. Stay on anchor right here. I got a good little area to fish. I'm in shallower water, but it goes deep real quick out here. So you got that edge where the fish, if they want, they can be in shallow, or they can real quick off into a deeper section. So since I lost all that, I'm going to tie on something different, see what happens. I'm getting sick of losing 2 flukes every time I get snapped off of it. Little shit here. So I'll tie on this little guy. Little small swim bait. That double fluke bait is my go-to on this lake lately, but I've also, as you've seen, I've already lost like 3 today. Like I said, it doesn't matter if I'm fishing for tuna or trout or bass. The Palomar knot is my go-to for my whatever hook situation I got going on. Wind out here today is just killing me. Alright, let's see if we can get bit on this little swim bait. Or we're going to lose it. Wind's kind of blowing my line. And, hey, 30 seconds. The way that line blows, it pulls you right through a tree. So many trees under this lake. Spinner or a jerk bait. Or should against these rocks. You notice every once in a while I just give the reel a little, that puts a little weird action into these swim baits rather than just a straight retrieve. It gives it a little like speed snap. It's trying to get away from something. Oh, perfect. Bounced that right off that rock. It landed on the rock. So the entry into the water is super quiet. I mean, there should be fish sitting right there. It's a nice little protected spot on the edge of deeper water. The wind's blowing from the back of that rock, so it's a perfect ambush spot for these bass. I'm not sure what the depth is here because I was an idiot. The fish finder sitting on the freaking coffee table or the kitchen table at the house next to my coffee. I've got both of them this morning. I really don't feel like having some tweaker come along and see my fish finder sitting on the boat and decide that they're a piece of shit and want to take it. I mean, not that I live in a bad neighborhood, but it's just California. You never know what the hell's going to come around. And there's a little resort down the road from us, so we get all kinds of riffraff from that place. So I just had a big old freaking fish jump over here. Russia, hey, hell yeah, thanks for being here. The Americans do not have any problems with the Russian people. It's our governments that hate each other, not the people. Spawn up against like rocks and trees, so every tree had carp just busting out of the water on it. I didn't bring my big bag of swim baits. I was thinking about it this morning, throwing some big 6 to 9 inch swim baits. Cast it all the way up to the bank. All right, guys, what do you think I should throw? Let's see what everybody's opinions are. Should I stick to this swim bait, or should I do something different? I got pretty much everything under the fucking sun with me. I was able to just bounce that swim bait off the rock, so it slid right down the face of the rock and hit the water with pretty much no noise. This swim bait that I'm throwing though was one of those, like, buy one of these and get one of those for free, and this is that free one. I don't know if it's a good bait or not. It's the first time I've thrown it, so it looks like it's halfway decent. The cast's good. Whatever it was. Something hit it. Maybe I will give this thing one more tap right through there. Something whacked it, but it didn't come into it. That tells me they're going after moving baits. Rock, so it'll pull that thing right past it. Those bass been hanging out on rocks lately. Anthony, what's up, brother? All right, if I were a bass, I'd be sitting over there. something to whack this little swim bait. We all know it's usually bigger fish that whack the swim baits. Stop that about 5 feet short. Right through that bush. Spinning. Reel, man. I'm using this Daiwa reel. This thing casts so smooth. I've been a big fan of Daiwa reels since I started using them for saltwater. I have the Daiwa Saltist on my saltwater jig stick, and I'll tell you what, you can cast that thing a fucking mile. Cast a little too far and it hit the tree on the shore. That's the wind though. I just cast that into the wind and the wind takes it and just lets it sail. The way the water's coming around this rock behind me, I want to, it's creating a little eddy back there. That big ass boulder. Let's see if I can get this thing to swim through there. Oh, got it. Close I came to losing that thing. you know. Let me try it. This thing is brand new. Never even put a bait on it yet. So dirty, I'm just fishing straight braid. What a spinner bait. Old-fashioned spinner. Check. I just got a notification on my phone. Let me check and see what it was real quick. Nothing important. Okay. All right, so angle's a little goofy here, but doing what I can. I'm going to be throwing out towards that rock pile straight out there with the tree in it. This big old fucking spinner. First cast ever on this rod. It's the Berkeley lightning rod. Never casted this rod before. I got it on the what reel is this? The Shimano XV, or however you pronounce it. Into that rock pile over there. Oh yeah, this will be a nice casting reel once the braid does its thing, kind of stretches out, sits better in the reel. Germany in the house, hell yeah. Deutschland. What is this rod? This is a 7-foot, medium heavy, moderate fast rod. Stop being brand new, and this thing's going to cast a mile. Turn this big, heavy spinner bait. I'm not a big spinnerbait guy, but spinnerbaits work very well. Oh, that was a shitty cast. Only got one fish today. Been on the lake for an hour and 56 minutes. Braid, I mean, you guys know how it works. Like braid, once you re-spool a reel with braid, it kind of takes a minute to like untighten itself off of the reel. Then once it does, once it comes off and goes back on the reel wet, it starts to cast really nice. Tie on something different on my other rods so that I can just start. Once I move to a different spot, I can just start fishing rather than moving and then tying. Fish on this rod though, because it's the first trip out with this rod, so got to get the new off of the rod. I haven't caught anything over here, so I'm gonna move on. Before I move on, I'm gonna tie up another rig. I'm also gonna move the camera. See what I can get going on this rod. This is my other brand new, this is the Berkley lightning rod. Everybody kind of frowns on them because they say, oh, they're a cheap rod. I'll tell you what, over the years, I've caught a lot of fish on these Berkley lightning rods. I think on this rod, I don't know what I want to tie on yet. I think I'll tie on a wacky rig Senko. And then I'll tie up my other rod here in a second. I'm going to grab this little other spot I'm going. I want to be able to have a few options of what I throw, so I'm going to tie a couple different things on before I start heading I think on this rod, like I said, I'm going to go Senko on a wacky rig. On my other rod, I'm going to tie another fluke. I really, that double fluke rig, man, I have a lot of confidence in that rig. I've caught a lot of fish on that, and I've caught a lot of big fish on that. very last Strike King baby bass. These things crush it. When I wacky rig them in through the top so that when it slides around the corner of that hook, that white side is down. Anchor's dragging again. See, once it's rigged, then that white side is the side that's down. So all right, so there's that's rigged. So I'll have 4 rods rigged up with 4 different things when I get over to my next little spot. I'll have that little swim bait. I'll have the spinner bait, bigger spinner bait. I'll have a wacky rig. And then I will take another rod here, another double fluke. I love that double fluke rig. It fucking usually crushes it. Takes an extra minute or so to tie it, but it's a great freaking rig. So this is my tourney special rod. That good tournament rod. And this again is what is this? This is a 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod that I'm tying on now. I like a 7, between a 7 and 7.6, depending on what I'm throwing. I brought all 7-foot rods today. I didn't even bring a casting rod. I brought all spinner rods today. Right there. So this, see if I can adjust this camera. I'll show you guys this double fluke rig again real quick that I tie, how I tie it. So I got my main line. This is the line coming off my rod tip, off my reel. I take a small swivel, okay? Small swivel. That goes on my main line. And I just let that go, let that slide. So that's not even tied on. That's just free swinging. And then I'll take another swivel and I'll tie this swivel on with a Palomar knot. Oops. Maybe. Okay. So this swivel goes on with a Palomar knot, because you can tie a Palomar knot right here. It's the end of the line, basically. It's a little hard to tie this light braid in the wind, but come on. that not really just fuck up like that? Did it really not come through? No, it came through. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to downsize my leader line on this. I'm going to go with 8-pound P-line fluoro. So what I'll do is I'll take, this is that swivel off of my main line, right? Take that and I'll tie that on. Maybe. I'm like having knot issues today. This I just tie on with regular fisherman's knot, you know, 7 wraps or whatever, and through the hole and back through the hole, and you know, whatever. To tie, you'd actually have to tie this on first. Tie your leader onto your swivel before you put your swivel on and all that, if you wanted to do a Palomar, which isn't that big of a deal, but I'm just going to do this. Okay, so get this leader line tied onto your swivel. And I'm just going to eyeball it out from the swivel, you know, 12 inches or so. Okay. Grab an EWG hook, extra wide gap hook. And again, Palomar knot that on. Today is not my day. I just cannot tie a knot today for some reason. Actually, I'm not going to tie a Palomar on this because I cut my leader a little short. I'll just tie a little 7-wrap knot. Or 8 wraps. I'm not a fan of this knot for my hook end. Tying it onto a hook. I kind of cut my leader line a little shorter than I wanted to, so get up there. Get up there. I'm just having all kinds of problems with knots today. Oh my God. Alright, fuck it, Palomar knot. I'll just have a shorter line than I wanted to. gotta be shitting me. So what do you want to come tie this fucking knot for me? Looks like my fingers aren't working today. Jess, what's happening? Alright. Attempt number 64. And I might actually have a Palomar knot. There we go. Alright. So now that I finally got that end tied off, the next step is take my other swivel here that's free sliding up and down my line. Right, take that, grab my leader line. Again, I'm using 8-pound fluoro P line for my leader right now. I was using 15. Seems the fish are a little line shy today, so I'll downsize a little bit, which means I'll probably lose a little more gear to the stick ups and all that out here. But now you just tie your leader line onto your swivel, and this is the swivel that's on the main line, just floating up and down it. Okay, that knot I was able to tie like no problem all of a sudden. Oh, no problem. Spoke too soon. I don't know what the hell's going on today. I just cannot tie a knot. Okay. There we go. Not tied. About freaking time. Okay. Now that I finally got that second leader, I'll take my lines and I'll measure them out so that they're about equal. And then what's going to happen is when I tie on my second hook, that's going to shorten up my leader a little bit for the, because obviously you're using a little bit of line to tie your knot, so I'll shorten that a little bit. Swear to God, I can't tie a knot today. You can tie them all day, any day, and today I don't know what the hell's going on. About par for the course, though, the way the day's been going. Today and yesterday. Well, I guess Sunday night, I decided the wife had to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning to go to work, so I decided that I would leave the house rather than trying to be quiet, because the more you're trying to be quiet, the louder you actually are. So I decided I was going to go catfishing Sunday night so that the wife could sleep and I wouldn't be making a bunch of noise since she had to get up at such a random ass weird time. So went catfishing, wasn't catching nothing. Decided about 3 in the morning I was going to leave. So I started packing up everything to leave, reached in my pocket to grab my lighter, and as I pulled my lighter out, the key fob for my Jeep came out and went fucking flying into the lake. So I tried tying my net to my tripod so I could get down deep enough to try to scoop my keys out of the lake. I tried tying a fucking hook onto a weight and just trying to snag it out of the lake. Nothing. I ended up calling the wife at 6 o'clock in the morning at work and told her, I said, hey, I actually sent her a text. I said, hey, we got a big problem. So she called me and I told her, I said, hey, I'm a fucking idiot. I dropped the keys in the lake. Not a question about it. She didn't get mad. She didn't say anything. She just said, okay, I know exactly where you are. It'll take me about 2 hours to get there from work. She straight up left work and came and brought me the spare key to the Jeep and brought up a really good point that I didn't even think of at first, was that I could have just called AAA and had them throw the Jeep to the house where the spare keys were. But that's, kind of how my day went. Now I got to go get another key fob made for my Jeep. And I'll tell you what, if you've ever had to get a key fob made, those fucking things are not cheap. It's like $600 to get a key fob made for the Jeep. Alright, so this double fluke rig is now tied up. And once they're tied, it should look something like this. Something like that. Nose to tail, that way when they're in the water, they're kind of dancing around chasing each other. And with that other swivel sliding on the main line, you got that swivel sliding up and down the main line, it makes something that they can do this number and all this, and they don't tangle. All right, let me position the camera a little different, and let's take a boat ride. Gotta pull that anchor up. I always in this lake, I always start the motor before I pull anchor, because I don't want to drift into the rocks. If I'm halfway through pulling the anchor and I start drifting, I can come back here and kick it into gear and keep me off the rocks. You can see I'm already drifting. See what I mean? I'm already drifting towards the rocks. All right. Let me go around the corner here and see if maybe the wind's a little better. No deckhands today. I'm good with that. I get a day of fishing alone. Which, you know, I like fishing with pops, but sometimes it's nice to have a day out on the water by yourself as well. I'm gonna go swing into this little cove here. See what I can't pull out of this cove. This is another one of those with some rocks that are submerged and you really can't see them. I'm going to try to park myself right out here. Where, yeah, it's a little, wind's a little better in this cove. Let's see. I want to kind of fish these rock piles over my right, and then after I fish these, hey Terry, quit telling people where I'm at. No, that's cool. All right, let me drop that anchor. With my trolling motor being down and out, it kind of sucks because I can't just keep myself on a spot. All right, let me move this camera again. Oh, come on, unlock, bitch. This camera setup is just not ideal, but I need to get another camera or another mount. All right. So I'm gonna start off over here, double fluke rig on some of these submerged rocks. The fuck was that? Oh, brand new braid, it caught itself. Oh, there's a knot in my brand new braid. Son of a bitch. That was the first cast on this reel. And there's the braid has already tied itself in a freaking knot somehow. I really don't want to have to retie. do with this braid I bought. There it goes. It came out. Okay. Oh, mine's dragging hard. I'm dragging anchor. See if that'll catch. It feels like it caught. Kicked me out about 40 feet from where I wanted to be. Yeah, it's spinning reel. It's the fucking Bass Pro Shops brand braid. I usually use Spectra, but my anchor's dragging, so catch something. Might have to move, reset. That braid went on way too tight. You know, braid's got that like kind of knotty feel to it. It's like it'll pinch into itself. Yeah, this is just a shitty one of those deals, like, you know, Bass Pro. They give you free braid. Once you use a bit, it works itself out. It's not so bad, but it's got short strikes. Right there, it's just kinked around itself on the reel. I might have to take it to a different lake and just kind of let the line out, kind of drive the boat and let a bunch of line off that reel and spool it back on wet. It's getting better. I've caught some big fish over in this area, so we'll see what happens over here. Yeah. Get that line twist out exactly. I do that with all my saltwater. As soon as we get out of the channel, leaving the dock, I'll take my saltwater rods and run them all the way out and get that twist out. Problem here though is there's just so much underwater structure that it's hard to do that with your line, and, you know, let it out behind the boat and drag it out, because so many, you know, bushes and rocks and all that just right underneath. but it's getting better with every cast. Eventually here I'll be able to make a full cast with this without having to drag it out. Dragging that anchor pulled me way off of where I wanted to be set, but I kind of think these fish are moving out deeper in this lake right now. Another short strike. So I know there's one sitting right in that bush right there. Man, this wind, I cast it out to this rock over here in front of me and the wind blew it about 40 feet to the right. Let me get up here and see what I can do here. See a bunch of fish swimming up top. I'm about 100% sure it's all carp. Should have brought some corn. Seems like lately these bass have been holding right on tight to the rock. All in great spots for ambush. There we go. There's one. Got him. Little guy, but I got him. All right. Hello, buddy. Thanks for playing. Little guy. But he's, you know, he counts. Hey, there's a hook in your mouth, dude. I don't want it to flip out and fucking stick me. He bit the trailing fluke. What little? Shit, my camera was turned the wrong way. Little guy. Little baby guy. He hit it the first time past that bush, but he missed it. So I dragged this thing right past where it was earlier, where he hit it the first time, and he came out and whacked the shit out of it. Somebody's got to come up with a fluke that is a little better quality, so that you can catch more than a couple fish before it destroys them. Yeah, you catch 3-4 fish on these flukes and they're done. That was a pretty good cast. Let me rip some line off this reel and yep, see there, it was underneath itself. There we go. All right. No, the aerator's not going yet. It should be. I mean, I figure it'd be going by now, but I was up there. Well, it might be going today. I haven't been up to that end of the lake yet. I'm fishing the north side right now. I haven't been up near the dam for a few days. Campground here's full, so there's a lot of rentals. Most of them are going up, up by that dam looking for the trout. My fucking phone just fell off. I really need to get a second mount so that I can. It's hard to see the shade quickly, plus I got my polarized shades on, and you can't see the screen with polarized. Reset this anchor. That's only about 6 feet deep right there. north end is shallow. So I can set the spot lock and not have to worry about the anchor. Something just popped off back there. Those rocks right against the bank. Something popped off there. This back there. You know, for a rig that's not really supposed to tangle up too much, this thing tangles up a lot. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Are you fucking kidding me? My fault for using that freaking light line. So many trees and sticks out here. Most of the tulies are gone out here. I don't know if they whacked them or they just died, but there's a lot of them were gone. Ooh, right off the rock. Oh, Potrero, yeah. Sorry guys, it's hard to see the chat. The sun's like right on the phone. It's hard to see everything. Come on. Might have to tie that fucking donkey rig back on. Dragging anchor again. I'm gonna retie that donkey rig because I was crushing them earlier. I'm running out of those damn. First try this time. Sorry guys, I'm tying off. Just give me a second. drifted like 300 yards tying off. Alright, let's move. Make a quick little move. All right. Let's see if I can stay on this spot. So far, I don't think so. Oh, I might have caught. Okay. This lake's weird, like sometimes you can't get your anchor back, sometimes you can't get it to stick. Sorry about the bad angle of the camera, guys. It's just, it is what it is. So I get another mount. Oh, that's right there. Popping earlier. Should be a fish over there. I just saw a little bass flash right there. See if I can get him. See if I can get this little guy. Oops, a little too far to my right. But that was the wind, blew me off. Would have been a good cast if no wind. Wind just takes you so fucking far out of the way. There it is. There should be a fish on this cast. Takes your catches your line and throws you like 30 feet to where you don't want to be. See, there's a little bass sitting over here on this bush, just crushing fucking shit right off the top. So if I can get casted just right, I'll get its ass. Gotta get just the right angle on this cast. There it is. In front of where he's sitting. I hit the front side of the bush. He's on the back side, but he should come through there chasing that. Get him on this cast, I'll get him on the next, but I will get him. There it is, that landed right in his head. Pissed him off. If I hit him in the head, then I'll get him. Whoops. Got him over there. There it is. That's right. That's going to go right in front of his face. Maybe you don't want it. Maybe he wants something more like a wacky rig. Again? Oh, that'll come right. See, he just popped out right there. Definitely a slow day for fish. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off and save some of my battery for later.